Hello everyone and now welcome. This is a game between CrunCher versus Deuce. This game taking place here on Terranistan from the Warcraft 3 Champions finals from the Americas. This is America versus Canada in this matchup. All right, over here on the top left-hand side, we have CrunCher spawning as the blue human. Thank you for the subscription. Definitely helps to get subs. Every little bit helps pay my crazy internet bill. I never realized actually how much I upload until I monitored when I'm doing my casts. The uploads, each individual video, I think it comes out to be like, I think 25 gigs a day, 25 to 30 gigabytes a day. So I could quickly hit my, I don't know, quickly hit my limit or my monthly limit or allocation. Hopefully I'm not throttled. Isn't Canada also America? USA versus Canada. All right. I'm sorry. Like Mexico is also America as well. So it's just one of those things where if you say you're from America, most people think United States of America, and as opposed to saying like, oh, I'm from North America, right? Australians don't have that problem, right? Their continent is their country name, makes it much easier. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. King Deuce, or Deuce opening up with a Crypt Lord, going up against a Mountain King here on this matchup. Mountain King, very powerful. Mountain King, Blood Mage, Paladin, probably the opening from CrunCher. Meanwhile, we'll see if it is going to be Crypt Lord followed by Death Knight followed by Lich. Also a very powerful combination, as even the Death Knight at level 1 makes his presence known very quickly. So far, though, we are going to be getting, well, just some mining here. No graveyard as of yet. So this is going to be Crypts and Ghouls as opposed to Crypts and, Crypt Lord and Crypt Fiends. We're going to be getting some beetles out onto the field already. And, well, what is going to be happening next? Not quite sure. There is a sheep lined up, ripe for the picking. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Is that going to be a Rod of Necromancy? Nope. It is going to be skeletal minions. And now here, ready to engage in this battle. Scroll of the Beast. There is a quick ziggurat already to be had. The Altar of Darkness was not unsummoned, as this is going to turn into a ziggurat, into a Nerubian tower for a fast expansion attempt. Meanwhile, Mountain King going to go ahead and clear up, finish off all of those apprentice wizards right there. Mountain King with Cloak of Shadows ready to, well, head off over to that natural expansion location. Perhaps try to set up an expansion of his own. With both sides setting up expansions of their own, my follow-up question would naturally be, what is their follow-up play going to be? Are they just going to try and creep their own neck of the woods, or are they perhaps going to try and put pressure onto their opponent's expansion? CrunCher quickly making short work of that Forest Troll High Priest, making sure that no more inner fire or heals go down across all of those units, as expansions are already set up. Watched on YouTube, finally started watching on here. Thank you, little Leet Mouse, or little ET Mouse? I am. Well, I'll just call you Little Mouse. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel, as it is always nice to get appreciated by those who can offer up some monetary appreciation. Meanwhile, down here, Mountain King, major thunderclap. Is he going to be able to get another one? That is going to be a big deal if he gets another clap right there. And the Mountain King, the Exterminator, clearing out so many of those of those beetles right there. That was a big loss. As did he sell a Staff of Teleportation? Not quite sure what I was seeing there, as the Mountain King now needs to back up. Do bugs give experience? Yes, they do. Mountain King now, retreating back off to the north. Arcane Tower does need to get added. One of those things, if you don't want to get infested by a whole bunch of beetles, you need to get at least one Arcane Tower, if not two, to help deal with them. Mountain King going after that Crypt Lord. Are we going to see a Stormbolt? No, we are not. Not enough mana right there. Staff of Teleportation on that Mountain King. Maybe it was just moved and I didn't spot it temporarily, as the Mountain King now heads back off to the north. All right, those beetles don't give that much don't give that much experience. Crypt Lord's going to go ahead and start resummoning those carry-on beetles now, and well, one thing to note: there has been a drastic change in the skeletons. Skeletons now give a much larger amount of experience, which means that we probably won't be seeing any Necro Wagon strategies, at least for a little bit. It will almost be one of those situations where once the meta is established, then we could perhaps start seeing some Necro Wagon strategies, as Necro Wagon will actually be able to start countering some strategies there. There goes another beetle right there. Mountain King is going to try to get off another Thunderclap. There it goes. There's a monster slow across multiple units, but is it going to be enough as an Impale goes down? Forest Troll Shadow Priest taken down right there. Mountain King trying to finish off a Ghoul. Is he going to be able to do it? Yes, he does. Finishes it off there. Meanwhile, Footman running off to the north here, going to try and, wake up those creeps. There it goes, waking up the creeps, getting taken down, and now the Crypt Lord, trying to escape back out. Mountain King, is it going to go ahead and engage against these units? Yes, it will. The Crypt Lord looking to back up once again. We are looking at Impale and the carry-on beetles. Mountain King, what is it going to do next? Just trying to go after all of these units of Deuce. Both sides sitting on, well, 2 bases, both sides sitting in no upkeep, and they're just going to be trying to build larger armies. Undead perhaps simply waiting to get to tier 2, get those heroes up, and start building the perfect unit combination, as the Crypt Lord is already sitting at level 3. Now, Rod of Necromancy cooldown went from 22 to 26. Skeleton XP stays the same. Wait, really? And Human Workers 10 hit points? Yeah, I think the Human Workers did get a little bit more. Yeah, there's so many patch notes to try and keep track of. I was looking for the official patch notes that were supposed to be all lined up for the actual live. I didn't want to be following all the playtest realm patch notes, as I knew that they were just getting so numerous that I wouldn't be able to distinguish PTR versus what was actually live. And then they never really released a live patch notes, which well, majorly disappoints me. Mountain King picking up another Scroll of the Beast that will most likely just be sold once again. Not getting very lucky on those items at Mountain King. He was looking either for Potion of Greater Healing, Potion of Invulnerability, or even maybe a Potion of Mana, as, well, that one particular Thunderclap right there dealing a large amount of damage while also healing or preventing a lot of the damage, as all of those units were slowed down significantly. Beetle Skeletal Minion trying to make its way in, not going to be able to get very far. Blood Mage now getting added as well, as we're getting in some more Scout Towers. 50 supply compared to 44. Goblin Zeppelin ready to pick up some of those units. And, well, Mountain King, what is he going to be doing next? There is another Gauntlet of Ogre Strength +3. Is he going to drop that Cloak of Shadows? Picking up the Tome of Intelligence +2 does make sense. Getting, no, not going to pick up the Gauntlet of Ogre Strength +3. Wanting the Cloak of Shadows more. That does surprise me. 75 extra hit points and +3 damage does go a bit of a way, as we're going to be dropping inside the base here. All right. Getting in some damage now. Stormbolt onto one Acolyte. Acolyte going to get taken down. Are we going to see more Acolytes taken out here, as the Ziggurat most likely going to get canceled? There's that Scroll of Town Portal, and Gargoyles are already in position. Beautifully done by Deuce, knowing that a Zeppelin play could have been in order, and had the Gargoyles lined up ready to, well, take down that Goblin Zeppelin to prevent any sort of retreat. Alright, Crypt Lord has made room for that Gauntlet of Ogre Strength +3 that's off to the side here. Is he going to spot it? No, Deuce does not spot it, as the Blood Mage gives some mana back to that Mountain King. Alright, Blood Mage making its way over. Perhaps Mountain King will be able to get to level 3. A Health Stone. Oh my goodness. Mountain King going to be able to pick up a Health Stone. That was a big item loss right there. Blood Mage going to be able to pick that up. And that was simply because, well, the Crypt Lord had used the Scroll of Town Portal. And by using that Scroll of Town Portal, well, he was stunned. And the Crypt Lord also didn't have any room for the item. That was a big item loss right there. Mountain King, well, going to go after these assassins here. And, well, Mountain King now sitting at level 5. Is it going to be level 3 Thunderclap? Yes, it will be, as we now see a level 1 Death Knight joining in on the battle. coming back around. Both sides sitting up on 2 bases here. Deuce with so many gargoyles should not have to worry about any more Goblin Zeppelin play. Trying to do Goblin Zeppelin play when your opponent has gargoyles is rather risky, especially if the Goblin Zeppelin drops units. Well, I take it back. In comes a Goblin Zeppelin play. Mountain King going to go ahead and launch a Stormbolt right there. Is he going to get a Thunderclap? Yes, slowing down multiple units and multiple acolytes of Deuce getting taken out once more. Siphon mana back in. Gargoyles going straight after the Goblin Zeppelin. As I mentioned, there goes the Impale. Mountain King does have a Scroll of Town Portal, as well. The 4-Stroll Shadow Priest are now in the back, taking so much damage. 4-Stroll Berserker taking a large amount of damage as well. CrunCher really pot committed into this fight here. Gonna end up losing pretty much all of his units. Is it gonna be worth it? Is he gonna be able to take down more ghouls? That is the question, as that ghoul is down to 71 hit points. Scroll of Town Portal, Blood Mage, well, with a little bit of Health Stone, not gonna have to worry about falling anytime soon. And, well, prioritize. It will engage enemy flying units unless ordered otherwise. That is, well, that new buff for gargoyles to try and prioritize those units here. An expansion trying to be added. However, well, it looks like CrunCher forgot that there was this giant orange dot on the minimap, indicating that the creep camp was not completely cleared out yet. Blood Mage gonna go ahead and heal back up. Healing Salve and, well, and Clarity Potion all being used, trying to engage Mountain King. Is he just gonna Stormbolt it? It should just Stormbolt it to try and stop, well, the Healing Salve from being disrupted. The Stormbolt would have saved quite a bit of mana as well. As well, there's another Tome of Intelligence. Mountain King up to 375 mana. Both sides are, well, no, CrunCher sitting on no upkeep. Deuce sitting on a low upkeep on 2 bases. Main base still has about, what, a good 9 minutes of mining left. If Deuce is able to build up a large enough army over the next couple of minutes, he will be able to finish off his opponent, as CrunCher is sitting on a, well, finally going into low upkeep and maybe trying to set up an expansion for himself. Now, this army of gargoyles is rather interesting. It is going to be going up against flying machines that have 2-0 upgrades and, well, perhaps some flak cannons as well. Are we going to be going into a little bit of a fight? Mountain King trying to back away. Are we going to get into a little bit of battling here? Arcane Towers, all this fighting, Siphon Mana, Stormbolt, and that is a big deal indeed. There also goes in a Thunderclap. There's an Impale, and, well, the Blood Mage could have a lot of problems as it, well, uses a Health Stone in time. Flying machines, why are they backed off oh so much? Another Holy Light coming across. Gargoyles going after all of those units. Blood Mage has, well, has a Banish on him. A Death Coil or Frost, or Death Coil or an Impale will finish him off. Is he going to use a Potion of Healing? And it looks like he is just absolutely trapped and taken down. Arcane Towers, however, removing a lot of mana. Flying machines going after the gargoyles one at a time. 59 supply compared to 53. There goes a Cyclone, as the gargoyles should just actually fall at the hands of those flying machines. But, well, there goes a Lich as well. All right, more guard towers, arcane towers continuing to fight. Flying machines going to revert back and try to engage, and there goes a couple more bits of damage, and there goes another gargoyle again, but not giving experience. All right, 49 supply compared to 51. This guard tower not getting upgraded as of yet. Both sides sitting on no upkeep. Both sides losing one of their heroes. A Lich versus a Blood Mage. Death Knight now trying to retreat back as well, and both sides looking to perhaps replenish their armies. All right, Blood Mage getting resurrected now. Nothing happening over here by CrunCher. CrunCher sitting at that nasty 51 supply compared to Deuce's 49. Deuce winning the economic race right now. Human needs crowd control. Maybe retrain. Well, if you retrain Mountain, the problem is if you retrain at this point, then the Mountain King loses a bit of his effectiveness, and you want that Mountain King to actually have those Thunderclaps to work out as well too. But the Thunderclaps are not going to be hitting those gargoyles, and really the prioritize for the gargoyles is making a very big difference. Going after the flying machines instead of actually going after those ground units here. Mountain King still looking to get a little bit more mana. Paladin could get to level 2 here after clearing out that creep camp. Mountain King, no, just using an invisibility potion, and now going after down to the south here. This scout tower gonna get taken out. All All right, both scout towers now lost. Both sides sitting on 2 bases and soon to be 1 base. 10 minutes of mining left on the expansions, pretty much, as we're looking at the, well, Blood Mage trying to siphon mana from that Forest Troll Shadow Priest, get a little bit more mana through. There he goes, continuing to siphon mana, trying to top off that Blood Mage back up to, well, as near full mana as possible. Paladin gets up to level 2. Are we going to see Devotion Aura? No, Divine Shield. The Divine Shield. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, can you pick that up, whatever that was? All right, a Knight down to 58 hit points. Could get taken out. Is it going to get Staff with Sanctuary? It's got to be so low on hit points. There it goes. Now teleported back. Death Knight, Lich, Cryptlord making its way back over. Mountain King. Where is that invisible Mountain King? Did it rejoin in on the fight? Sorry, got distracted. As we're going to see a couple of these peons just get taken out right now. Beetle could have disrupted that Clarity Potion as well. As we see the Staff of Sanctuary, well, bringing that Knight back up to full. Flying Machines, 2-0 upgrades, 50 over 78 supply, 2,000 gold in the bank. CrunCher gonna be, well, trying to get up into mass army here in just a little bit. Deuce needs to be putting on the pressure here in just a moment. He cannot be sitting in low upkeep with the supply advantage, but not capitalizing on it in any way or form. Units getting ready to move on out once more. Well, still mining happening. Where are these units going to be going next? Human does have the advantage in terms of hero level. Well, no, that's pretty close now. Did have an advantage in hero level. Now, as soon as he trains up units, I think he will get a supply advantage or a supply equality, and he's still mining more than his opponent right now. Blood Mage gonna get to level 3. That is gonna be a big deal to try and steal mana away from that Cryptlord. Stormbolt onto the Cryptlord, followed by a Siphon mana, would mean a lot of mana for that Blood Mage and a lot less, well, impales coming in from that Cryptlord, as he only has 315 mana overall. Destroyers units getting ready to move on out. 78 supply compared to 58 right now. Oh, the problem for CrunCher, he does not have enough lumber to really support all of this going on right now. That is going to be the issue. He needs more lumber, and, well, is he getting enough lumber? That is the question, as the Paladin, well, looks to buy some more items, has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, and lining things up here. All right, Scout Tower is already looking to upgrade. CrunCher needing large amounts of lumber to even consider building up an expansion. Just building lots of towers right now and simply waiting on that. Crypt Fiends ready to move on off to the north. Yeah, Orb would be useful. No, yeah, Orb of Fire would be very useful. The problem is, like, who would you put it on? Blood Mage is the range unit, but the Blood Mage is going to be channeling a lot. Mountain King is already full on items pretty much. And, well, the Paladin, if you're trying to chase units with the Paladin to apply that Orb of Fire, that Paladin itself is going to get blasted very, very fast indeed. Coming back around. Oh, anti-magic shell. This may be the problem. CrunCher had gone into Griffins and he went into mass Griffins. Anti-magic shell gonna give essentially bonus hit points to all of those units, as the Griffins are not going to be able to deal any damage. On top of that, the Thunderclap is not going to be doing that much either. All right, a couple of down guard towers. Death Knight. Well, Lich may actually get to level 2. How close is it? There it goes. Gets up to level 2, finishing off some of those units. Death Knight is going to get closer to level 3, but definitely not there. All right, Death Knight. All right, going to go ahead and engage. Mountain King going to try and line up a Stormbolt. There it goes. Is it going to get impaled? Yes, it does. And what is happening? Death Knight getting all of his mana absorbed back out. Blood Mage, well, pretty much no way to do anything. Another Siphon mana right there. Blood Mage going to be at 600 mana right now. Needs to give some back over to that Mountain King or that Paladin for this fight to really go out well. 75 supply compared to 60. Mountain King continuing to get off more and more Thunderclaps. Already back up to full, and the Lich could get taken down. Lich already down. Now giving mana back over to that Paladin. Paladin going to have a positive mana, as now the Blood Mage needs to find another target to try and siphon mana from. Abominations could easily get taken down. Flying Machines Machines are trying to engage. Paladin gets up to level 3. Criplord now trying to escape out. 63 supply compared to 61. And so many low hit point units able to back away. Scroll of Town Portal. Look at that. Death Knight super low on hit points. Thunderclaps would have brought so many units into the red. Remember, the Obsidian statue was constantly healing as the Scroll of Town Portal went off, trying to keep all of these units alive, and that's why they look like they were already in the, orange and yellow. Many of them were in the red. The Thunderclap of the Mountain King could have done enough there. Anti-Magic Shell did work wonders, but did it do enough? As we're looking at, Disease Cloud and, damage getting added on back through here. All right, this one ghoul, is it going to be able to finish off any of those units? One more attack. Nope, unable to finish it off. The Acolyte could perhaps try and, give a hug to the Peasant, but nope, not going to do that either. Necropolis, siphon mana back into that Paladin. Paladin now topped off on mana. Blood Mage out of mana, needs to at least get back enough to be able to siphon mana again, as the Griffin Riders are maxed out on attack upgrades. Alright, coming back through, we do see one guard tower being built off to the north. Main gold mines nearly done mining, only 20 seconds left. Then that will be done. We will be sitting on one base each, and these one bases only have 5 to 7 minutes of mining left as well. Knights ready to roll on through. Flying machines also making their way over. And, this might just be the death of a Nerubian tower here. And then all of these acolytes will be completely exposed. Deuce will be in a very tough spot trying to fight back here. As, Anti-Magic Shell ready to make its way back over and perhaps make its presence known. Mountain King, there goes a Stormbolt. It looked like a mid-Stormbolt. Impale didn't quite work. Are we going to see Siphon Mana? Yes, Siphon Mana. There goes a Thunderclap. Mountain King getting up to level 6. And siphon mana into that Blood Mage. Blood Mage looking strong. Avatar now in the Mountain King going to be looking super strong here. Are we going to be looking at some more Thunderclaps as well? He is completely surrounded. There's another Thunderclap. Siphon mana into the Mountain King should be absolutely necessary. Getting back up to 70 mana right now. Siphon mana taken away from that Criplord. Criplord completely out of mana. Are we going to see some Staff of Sanctuaries? Staff of Sanctuaries, Stormbolt finishing off a Knight right there. One attack missing, or 2 attacks missing as the Blood Mage gets him picked up and dropped back off. Alright, Paladin still alive. Death Knight and Blood Mage both fall at level 3. Mountain King, is he going to go after any of those Crypt Fiends? Yes, goes after another Crypt Fiend. Stomps that bug again. 8 supply compared to 60. CrunCher is in trouble. He's lost the majority of his army as the Mountain King is, pretty much overexposed. 60 supply compared to 34. And level 6 Mountain King unable to carry the fight here as the Mountain King now looking to retreat back. So much damage, or perhaps an overemphasis by CrunCher to go after the heroes. Anti-Magic Shell giving extra hit points to all of those units. And, the nerf on that Mountain King's Thunderclap definitely felt. Without that additional Thunderclap, that just causes so many additional damage. That just means that the Thunderclap, more Thunderclaps are needed to eat through those that Anti-Magic Shell, meaning that there's just more hit points, and that just causes problems over time. All right, 41 supply compared to 65. Paladin, Mountain King, unit's going to try and back away. Nope, back away. We may look at an Impale coming across here. Not quite sure what's going on. And an Impale would have been beautiful across both of those units. And then perhaps trying to get a surround on them. Mountain King does have a Scroll of Town Portal. And it looks like Deuce is not biting on this bait right now. There goes a Thunderclap again, as the Mountain King is looking to retreat. Death Knight, Unholy Aura, Stormbolt onto the Death Knight. Holy Light, is it going to be enough damage? Death Knight could be in trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability could be used, and used in time, as the Mountain King was lining perhaps another Stormbolt up. All right, it looks as though the guard tower taking a large amount of damage. Are we going to perhaps see some repairs on this guard tower? Down to 138 hit points. Could end up actually getting taken down, even though there's so many peasants nearby, as the units are now making their way back over. Guard tower is completed here, removing some of that blight. Death Knight finishing things off, and it looks like, CrunCher could have saved the guard tower, taking down the Carrion Beetle, but decided not to. All right, crazy battles left and right. Well, trying to get more Blight back out onto the battlefield. Death Knight getting up to level 4. And here we are, 47 supply compared to 69. Blood Mage is right there. Mountain King is going to try to line things up. There is a monster Thunderclap impale onto the onto the Paladin. We should be looking at a Holy Light onto the Mountain King. Mountain King is alive for now as we are looking at more impale. There is another back across again. Crippler losing a lot of that precious mana. That is going to be a problem. Mountain King could try and Thunderclap. Paladin, Staff of Sanctuary saved, but that means no more healing across all of these units again. Mountain King is going to be able to stay alive long enough. Banshee's getting taken down. Siphon mana into that Mountain King. Mountain King goes in for another Thunderclap. There goes the Avatar, completely magic immune right now. Is he going to be able to get in any more damage here as he's in trouble? Needs the Scroll of Town Portal back out as Crypt Fiend could get taken down. No Crypt Fiend. And, well, no Soul Glider left the game. That is one of the observers. Not a GG game. Well, game still ready to roll on through. All right. Criplord able to hold on to this expansion here. One Beetle stopping a lot of this preventing some of this long-distance mining. That Walk of Shame across over here. Mountain King will need to get healed back up. Staff of Sanctuary, Clarity Potion, and, well, Mountain King teleported back home in the Avatar state. Healing up. There's a Holy Light trying to help him along, but that will take quite a bit of time to heal up the remaining hit points. All right. Well, yep. Unfortunately, the Mountain King does have a large amount of hit points. Will his hit points drop once Avatar state is done? I do believe so. And they're waiting for it. Waiting for it. Yes. Yep. Down to 12. Already back up to full. Griffins are here. We're looking at 60 supply compared to a 70 supply. Staff of Teleportation. Where's that Mountain King going? Traveling off with the rest of his units, ready to roll on out. All right, Potion of Mana, Siphon Mana. This is going to be the last battle for CrunCher. CrunCher knows that he needs to win a decisive battle. Otherwise, things are going to go very, very poorly for him. And, well, a burrowed Carrion Beetle giving, well, warning to Deuce about the upcoming fight. Spellbreakers are all in position. Knights do not have Sundering Armor, so not going to be dealing that much damage to these Crypt Fiends. A couple of, well, webs already being brought over. Siphon Mana trying to stop that Crypt Lord right there. Still a lot of slow being brought back in as we see a quick impale. All right, Mountain King. Does it have enough mana for another Thunderclap? Yes, it does. Another Holy Light. Could use a Potion of Mana, trying to siphon mana away from that Death Knight. Death Knight now pretty much out of mana as well. Holy Light trying to save. Mountain King needs to use the Potion of Mana. And, well, it's just Thunderclap again to try and slow things up. 61 supply compared to 47. And is the Mountain King going to be able to do enough as it is trying to win out this battle here? Oh, wait. Lich could get taken down. Another Thunderclap. There goes the Lich. It gets taken out. Another Thunderclap could finish off more units. Lich falls at level 4. Paladin still trying to back away. There goes a Staff of Sanctuary. Thunderclap finishing off multiple Crypt Fiends and Beetles right there as the Blood Mage is still right there. Mountain King still looking strong. Is the Mountain King going to carry this entire army on his back? It looks like he is trying very hard, getting up to level 7 now with level 3 Stormbolt. All right, mana pretty much running out here. Are we going to see another Thunderclap to try and finish off some more Crypt Fiends? Or where are they going to perhaps try and go? Blood Mage trying to escape back here. Does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Siphon mana once again as the Blood Mage down to 157 hit points. Stormbolt onto the Crypt Lord. Crypt Lord now trying to retreat back as the Mountain King getting more mana once again. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used right there. There's the Impale. And however, the Mountain King could be in trouble. Mountain King does have a Potion of Mana. Is he going to be able to retreat back? Units are trying to retreat back once again, and that Mountain King just looks like it's walking so slow. 44 supply compared to 44 supply as the Mountain King teleports back home. Paladin back up to full hit points. Clarity Potion, mana all being used once more. Clarity Potion, there it goes again. Staff of Sanctuary perhaps onto the Mountain King would be useful, but that would keep the Mountain King out of the fight. Walk of Shame, so many peasants working across here. Army size, 42 supply compared to 27, even though the overall supplies look very close. It is the number of workers in this, well, long chain here. Some peasants actually walking all the way back to that gold mine, even though this gold mine is easily available. All right. Acolytes trying to transition their way over. Are we going to see some damage be brought back in? Mountain King just Thunderclap right here. There's a bunch of Acolytes to try and finish off or perhaps trying to save that mana instead. Blood Mage has plenty of mana still, going after all of these units, and the army simply just too far away, trying to make the long walk again, trying to get back into position. All right, Tomb of Relics going to get taken down, followed by this Nerubian Tower here in just a moment. A couple of Acolytes could get taken down as well, as this Acolytes trying to retreat back again. All right, this is going to be a tough fight. Tome of Strength +2 being left behind. Paladin can try and pick that up to stay alive a little while longer. Siphon mana. Paladin going to be in trouble. Paladin gets taken down. No Staff of Sanctuary in time, and this may be the beginning of the end, as there is the GG. Losing that Paladin. Deuce coming up with the win, even though he had the lower score. CrunCher mining more resources overall, but unable to pull away with the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.